Which brings me to the next topic. This one comes to us from Fortune.com. And I heard about this from multiple news outlets. But video games may be part of the 2024 Olympics. So we've talked about many times. We know in China and Korea, video games are a national sport.
StarCraft is still a national sport in South Korea.
And there's huge esport things where people can win up to $24 million. It's absolutely insane. And I hate myself for saying this, but you know what? Of some of the sports that are in the Olympics,
you're going to go with curling, aren't you?
I'm going to go with, well, curling, obviously, but I'm going to go with,
or gymnastics with the little wand and the tassels.
The ribbon thing. Like, what is a sport is a very interesting... I get in this debate with people I work with all the time because, you know, I look at a lot of things like things are a hobby or require a very high level of skill. Like, if you ever go against someone who's really good at pool, there's shit they're going to be able to do that you could never do.
Yep.
Is it a sport? I don't think so. I think it's a game. I would personally put golf on that same level.
Right, Mike Massey would disagree with you.
He can. That's why this is a beautiful country. But I don't know. I look at it like, what the fuck? If you're going to count some of these other things as sports, I guess video games. I just don't want to see Americans get their ass whooped by Koreans, Chinese all the time. That's all. I mean, there's going to be some countries that won't even be able to contend.
Michael Phelps is going to need to swim till 40 for us to keep up with these freaking gold medals.
I just, hey, and if you've ever seen any little bits of esports or competitive gaming on a higher level, it's mind-boggling. The concern I have is, this goes back to what I just said, parents will now all of a sudden see, like, there could be a career for this in my kid to, like, maybe I should, instead of telling them, like, don't do extracurriculars or your extracurricular is go play Fortnite for, like, could you imagine your parents think of the shit they put you through for academia if they said, Jim, go play your game so you can get better.
Oh, I'd wind up hating it.
That's my fear.
That's why I quit piano and took up drums, because I hated piano lessons.
Games are supposed to be fun and a form of escapism, whatever you want to call it.
And not to say that these esports players don't put the time in like normal athletes do too.
No. That's what
like
I'm saying.
It is their life.
It's a job, and I'll admit, there's a little part of me, like, when I play a game, my mind goes to, like, well, is this a game we're going to review? Should I be recording footage for, like, when I finally get to sit down and just play a game for fun is so much different than in any form of working, reviewing, or competing. You know, when we play Call of Duty, PUBG, or any competitive game, there's a different sensation than when you play a single-player experience and you're just really enjoying it.
Oh, yeah.
And I feel like this is going to ruin actual gaming for a lot of people that won't even want to discover single-player games because they're going to think about a career or a lifestyle in competitive gaming. And I think that will actually, in the long run, hurt gaming.
See, it's weird because, like, my first initial thought would be, oh, this is a publicity stunt. And the Olympics, they draw in all the ratings. They don't need the publicity.
They need better ratings. And what better than kids? If you get your kids...
I don't think they need the ratings that badly, though. Like, the years they're on, they dominate TV.
But
they could always have more.
These are
This is like the fucking... To me, this is almost like the Oscars putting in most popular movie as a category now.
Yeah. They're trying to change with the times. But I would say to anyone completely turning their nose down, I don't care who you are. You can get all the tutoring you want. If you're playing a high-level player in a certain game, you're probably never going to get up to that level and be able to beat them. That's all I'm saying.
It's going to be like anything else where some people are just naturally designed to be better.
It's like darts or any of those other things that they're not really sports. They're just games. So it's nuts. It kind of makes me sad in general just for the fact that I think, like you said, thinking long-term, this will hurt video gaming as a fun activity versus it will only become a competitive, douchey activity.
And, like, it really depends, too, on what games they're going to pick because so many, like, the really super popular esports games, you can't just turn it on and watch it.
No.
Like, you can't have, like, one of the MOBAs out there and be like, oh, let me check out this League of Legends Olympic event and understand what the hell's going on. With Call of Duty's easy.
Yeah.
You run around, you shoot people, you do blah. Fine. But some of these games, man, like Like, Call of Duty would be a fine one, or any of that ilk. Rocket League would be a fine one. StarCraft, no. MOBAs, no.
But that's what most of the
which are the most hardcore esports things.
Yeah. So that's what
I just don't think it'll work.
We're gonna. This will be a topic. I'm gonna keep like reviewing, and for future podcasts, I'll probably keep bringing up because I want to see where it goes. But I just
yeah. Like I don't know the ins and outs of like bobsledding and what it takes to be a bobsledder, but I know that I can turn it on and enjoy what I'm watching.
Like you enjoy curling.
I can sit through some curling.
You can sit through a lot.
I can sit through a lot.
All right. So
and have.
So let us know what you guys think about all this. Tutoring, gaming Olympics. I'm very curious. I want to get your take.